Oh, it's a big one. It's the Friday CBSN Minnesota Morning Update. I'm Jason DeRusha. Do we have a delight for you today? It has been, I will ask how long it's been, but yesterday, during the CBSN Minnesota Morning Update, I shared a comment from one Eric Henderson, who perhaps, if you're a longtime viewer of the CBSN Morning Update, you know Eric as our digital guy. He is the manager. He's a big shot. He's kind of a big deal. We're all peons. Ron here, who's running the teleprompter and telling me where to stand, peon. Me, pretty low-level peon in the scheme of things. People think I'm a big deal. I know, well, everyone in the control room's like, no. Everybody knows better. Not a big deal. Eric Henderson, a big deal. He will be here to read your comments, so make them good, because Eric will be performing them with vim and vigor coming up. I'll tell you what our talker is in just a minute, but first let's get you up to date on the weather, because this is a big weekend for people kind of having gatherings outside, families getting together. Maybe you're opening up the cabin, and boy, Riley O'Connor will tell you that this weekend is not bad, and I will tell you that this weekend is kind of not great. So it's not bad, but it's not great. It is going to be sunny for most of the day, which will be nice considering yesterday was a total washout, almost nonstop rain. So the sun will be nice, but it is going to be chilly. High temperature right around 60. It should be, what, 73, 74 this time of year? So yeah, tomorrow is probably the best day of the weekend. There is a chance for rain Sunday and also a slight chance on Monday, but it's not going to be a washout, so you'll have time to get outside. It's just not going to be a go hang out on the beach kind of weekend. That's for this, for sure. Let's talk about the fact that it is Memorial Day weekend. A lot of Americans will be traveling, COVID restrictions easing up, and so people are kind of taking this opportunity to re-enter the world if they've been taking time kind of in, COVID isolation or really being super cautious. This weekend, AAA expects 2.5 million people will fly. Not a huge number, but 34 million plus will be driving this weekend. So we wanted to know what your plans are. What are you doing for Memorial Day weekend? Will you be opening up the cabin? Why haven't you ever invited me to your cabin? I don't have a cabin. Ron, do you have a cabin?
I do not.
No. Eric, cabin?
Eric's
a manager, so he has several cabins and a villa in Spain. Yeah. So share your comments. Big money. Running the internet. That's where the cash is, baby. Maybe we could get a sponsor for this thing, and all three of us could have a cabin.
I mean, I could sponsor it with what I make.
Okay, we know that's not true. So, well, maybe it is true. I don't know how cheap this sponsorship is for this thing. So anyway, tell us about your weekend. We'd love to hear about it, and we'll share some stuff coming up. As I alluded to, no more social distancing requirements, no more capacity restrictions. Minnesota, it's all gone for the first time in over a year. Of course, Minneapolis and St. Paul know better. They are keeping their restrictions in place for now. I don't know. I wonder if they'll announce anything today or what we'll see from those cities. We did see the state lift the mask mandate a couple of weeks ago. So you, of course, still have to follow restrictions issued by St. Paul if you're at CHS Field, or Minneapolis if you're going to our restaurants or Target Field, whatever the case may be. It's also still recommended, and really, you should take this seriously. If you have not gotten vaccinated, some of you maybe can't, you are asked to still wear a mask, and frankly, it's the nice thing to do. So bear that in mind. Transit, some big changes coming. There have been capacity limits on the buses and the trains and all of that. Those go away, but you are still required. There's a federal mandate to have masks on public transportation and at airports. So bear that in mind if you're going to take the bus or take the LRT. We have learned a little more about some of the Minnesota vaccine incentives. So we told you about this yesterday, right? And maybe I made fun of it a little bit. But now, wait until you hear, have we got a deal for you? You need to act now. The first 100,000 Minnesotans will get a chance to pick something from this list of prizes. Are you ready? There's Governor Tim Walz, and you know it is serious when he's wearing the buffalo plaid. Here are the rewards. You could get a ticket to Valley Fair, pass to Nickelodeon Universe, ticket to the aquarium in Duluth, 2 state fair tickets. I was kind of making fun of that yesterday. Just 1. And they were like, oh, Jason is ripping on us. We better make it 2. $25 Visa gift card. So that's kind of nice, right? State fair passes. fishing licenses. Of course, we mentioned that, and those will be available too. So lots of fun stuff, ways you can celebrate summer, and more importantly, like go get the shot. And so you can find a link on WCCO.com where you sign up for which incentive you want to get. I would take all my incentives and give them away if I could guarantee a win for the Minnesota Wild tonight. What do you think is the best kind of Vegas-related TV news writing pun we should use here? The Wild are letting it ride. Wild are, you know, betting it all on red. I don't know. Betting on green because it's the Wild. It's Game 7. We don't need this nonsense. Doesn't get better than this, right? Win or go home. Win or that very sad, like, packing up of your locker moment. Against the Golden Knights in Vegas, puck drop at 8:15 or so tonight. The winner's got to turn it around fast. You'll have Game 1 in Colorado on Sunday, but let's go Wild. How fun is this? It looked like we were down and out and it was over. And now we've got a chance in Game 7 tonight, so I'm excited about it. 8 p.m. I'll be watching. I will be watching at home. Minnesota Orchestra is getting ready to perform in front of a live audience once again. Can anybody name that tune? Can you name that tune in 12 notes? I cannot. Boy, they sound good, though, don't they? Minnesota Orchestra classing up this low-rent broadcast. Orchestra Hall, it's just beautiful. They've kind of kept things going. You have to say, like, they have been so innovative. These musicians, the orchestra, and continuing to pay people, have Orchestra Hall running with kind of streamed performances on Friday nights. Friday, June 11th, the date. Mark your calendar. First live show, 25% capacity in Orchestra Hall. They'll ramp up the numbers throughout the summer. Musicians, as you saw, wearing masks while performing. But you can watch them perform live tonight, a free live stream. We have a link to that in the story on our website, WCCO.com. Kind of a nice way. Get ready for the Wild game with a live stream for the Minnesota Orchestra. Do you think, what is the kind of Venn diagram of Orchestra fans and Wild fans? I bet there's a minor overlap. Day 2 of the State Fair kickoff. I'm thinking more classic rock / Wild fan, right?
You're in that nexus at least.
I'm in the nexus. Yes, I do love, I love the orchestra and classical music as a former cellist when I was in middle school. It is day 2 of the State Fair kickoff to summer. I hate that name. I like this better, the mini Minnesota get-together. That's good. It's like the mini State Fair, right? How about the diehards yesterday? I had some people trying to unload tickets because they're like, I was so excited to go to the fair, but oof, pouring rain, hard pass. These folks weren't afraid to get out there. Oh, you know, Fairborn and Fairchild were out there. Pretty good crowd out there at the fair. There were long lines at like the Pronto Pups and the almost a foot-long hot dog. This goes through Memorial Day, has lots of your favorite fair classics.
Seeing everybody together, there's tons of different vendors, the donation stuff they do, it's great.
Cooped up for the last year. It's definitely glad to be back out and living life again.
It's weird, I heard that guy talking, but I didn't even see him. Very strange. So, camouflage joke. Tickets sold out fast for the event, of course. State Fair is going to happen, I'm telling you right now. They're not giving details about any of what the restrictions might be, but I think there will be no restrictions. I think it'll be the same State Fair as always. It's going to be great. Excited about it. Big weekend at the box office. My kids have been waiting for this, a chance to go back into theaters, and there are 2 blockbusters opening today. Talk at a normal level again. Cruella. Rusty Gatenby loved both of these movies. 3.5 stars he gave to Cruella. He said he expected to hate it. And he loved it. Kind of the origin story of Cruella de Vil. It looks so dark and kind of, the costumes look amazing. It's got like a kind of dark Moulin Rouge kind of vibe. Like, I don't know. It looks pretty good. Both of these movies. I liked Quiet Place, the first one, really creepy. Eric, you're a movie expert. Have you seen these two?
No, not
A little
yet.
too mainstream. A little too mainstream.
You
for
ask me, I'm going to be at the Trilon watching Jacques Tati's 1967 existential comedy Playtime.
Very, very good. Yes. No one knows what you were just talking about.
You asked.
I did. And I knew what I was going to get. So we'll see if people start going back to the theaters as they're open with the restrictions lifted. The Friends reunion. My level of interest in the Friends reunion on a scale of 0 to 100 is 8. About an 8. But it is the #1 trending story on Google this morning, in part because of this.
Smelly cat, what are they feeding you? Smelly cat, it's not your fault.
It's lovely. It's Lady Gaga with Lisa Kudrow. Little smelly cat. All right, so the cast reunites. That'll be on HBO Max. I think that's like, what does HBO Max cost? $14 a month? Pass. It's too much. Steal somebody's password and go watch that if you're into it. Let's get back to, but don't ever steal someone's password if you're trying to watch something on Paramount Plus. I recommend paying full price and telling your friends about the great streaming product from Viacom CBS. That's Paramount Plus.
Content so nice, you'll pay for it twice.
That's exactly right. Eric Henderson is here to read your feedback on our talker. Pretty hot topic this weekend. On this Friday for your return, Eric, we went for a real controversial one.
Cold weather hot topic.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Memorial Day weekend. What do you got?
Well, let's start with what might be the control group here. Annette says, I have no plans.
There you
so
go.
I will be saving
All right.
money at the gas pump.
Yeah, boy, gas prices have gone up. It's still pretty cheap, like historically, but yep, compared to the last 2 years or so.
Becca's grilling.
Oh, nice.
Didn't say what she's grilling. I hope it's...
Yeah, we have some friends coming over on Sunday. I haven't decided what the menu is going to be.
Yeah. Katrina said, we're going to Duluth, no cabin, but I will be staying at my mom's place.
Oh, nice. I love Duluth. Very nice.
Well, Duluth had the freeze warning last
Yeah, they
night,
did. That's
so-
right. Yeah. We were debating, like, do we have to cover the plants that we put in our little planters on the front porch, and decided not to. I hope that wasn't a bad choice.
Joanne said we are making pork carnitas on Saturday to eat while watching the Indy 500.
Oh, that sounds fun. Nice.
And Heather says our saddle club is hosting the Minnesota High School Rodeo in Fergus Falls.
Ooh. High school rodeo this weekend.
Kids just bounce back faster.
That's excellent. Be careful on a horse. I mean, sometimes you can get knocked off a horse and end up with some broken bones.
And then finally,
saying.
Simon said, Eric, can I get an invite to your villa in Spain?
Oh, wow. Where is your villa again? Barcelona? Valencia?
No, it's on the
Rueda de...
yes,
Where is it?
as far south as it can get
Very south.
this weekend.
Yeah, that would be nice. All right.
Good to be back.
It's nice to have... How long have you been gone from this thing?
Oh, I don't know.
It's been like a year, hasn't it?
Annette or Becca can tell you.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah, and our producer liked it because he didn't have to make the graphics
Oh,
with
yeah.
people's
Happy
less
Friday.
work for Chris. Happy Friday, Chris. Thanks to everybody in the control room. You guys, you made it a great show. Everybody on the floor, thank you. And thank you all for watching the CBSN Minnesota Morning Update. Despite my best efforts, I can't get this thing canceled, so we'll see you back here again on Monday.